Hello, friends. Okay, there we are. I see that we are live. Live action. Yay, good evening. Good evening, good evening. It looks like I'm having an issue. Let me check really quick. Yep, I'm a little pixelated. Just going to check the internet here. Make sure we're good. Make sure we're not fuzzy and foggy. There we go. I think it fixed itself. All right, I'm not getting the little signal now that I'm fuzzy and foggy. So, hi, Book. Thank you so much for putting my link in Joni's show. Just something I haven't gotten yet. Haven't gotten to figure out that one yet. So, thank you for teaching me. I appreciate it. So, oh, there goes the little thing again. Let's see. I'm just going to double check you guys why people are coming in. Yeah, the internet. See how we're doing. Getting a little foggy fuzzy again. All right. Seems to be okay. All right, we'll go with it. Let's see here. All right. I have a couple of choices I can do for my internet. I'm like, it's showing me that little symbol. Yeah, I'm fuzzy. Okay, I might try a different one. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna try this one. See if I don't know. I hope it doesn't make me go out. All right, maybe that one will be better. We'll see. No, not getting a lot better. Hi, everyone. If I'm fuzzy, sorry. I look great on StreamYard in terms of being not fuzzy and foggy, but I can see on my phone. Yeah, and I'm getting that little icon that tells me that, that my internet is not loving it right now. So we'll see. I'll keep trying my best. It looks a little bit better right now. There it goes. Okay. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right. I'm going to click this little internet thing off. And hello. Welcome to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Kate, and my channel is Releve Vintage. And I am a reseller and lover of vintage. And I have grown up with some vintage items. Well, let's be real. I've grown up with many a vintage item, which I now, as I'm older, really appreciate. And I enjoy going out and finding vintage that I like to decorate my home with. So, so all things vintage. I have an Etsy shop by the same name, Releve Vintage, and I sell vintage on Etsy. And then I also do live sales. So every Friday, you can find my co-host Julie and I doing Vintage Coffee Talk. And that is a weekly show that we do, and it's got like an interactive chat with it. We have a topic and ask you guys to post pictures and and participate with us, and it's really fun. And so that's every Friday, Vintage Coffee Talk, and we advertise that on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, I'm at Releve Vintage, and my co-host Julie is at Day Trip Vintage Co. So, and each Tuesday I like to come on for just an hour. I just pop on here and I actually do I call it a live drop sale. So that's what I call it. I don't know if that's a thing, but it works for me. I like doing videos and doing drop sales. I've done them before for teacups and vintage dolls, and for also for vintage purses and things like that. So I enjoy doing them, and it's just more fun rather than me videoing it by myself and then uploading it. I just like having a chat going while I'm here. So, but I'm going to go ahead and start giving the instructions for the drop sale. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold up an item. Tonight, the topic is vintage jewelry, which is fun. But I'm going to hold up an item tonight. This is my magnifying glass. This is my super cool magnifying glass. But I'm going to hold this up. And tonight for the drop sale, I like to give a keyword, what I call a keyword. So for instance, for this, I might say, and the keyword is teardrop because it's a teardrop shape. Or I might say crystal because it says crystal on it. So last week I wasn't being very tricky because you guys were guessing my keywords before I even said them. So there's not really any total mystery to it. But anyway, so I'll hold something up and I'll give a keyword. Now tonight you guys get first dibs. So if you are here in the chat, then you can go ahead and just bid on it live in the chat. And if you're watching this on the replay, because I will advertise it tomorrow, then you guys can comment in the comments below on this video. And there are instructions below in the description on how to purchase something from the drop sale. So in the comments, you could put the keyword. So you would put the keyword crystal in the comments of the video. And then you can also email me. And that way it's to make sure that you get the item. So that's how I do my drop sales. And I usually leave my drop sale open until the following week. So the jewelry items that you see tonight, I know. Book, would you like this lovely teardrop? It is cool. It is cool. It's my cool magnifying glass. And trust me, for jewelry, I used it often because, yeah, so many little things that I couldn't read. So, yes, I do have Maud's book. Let's see. I don't recall who right now. But I'm such a tiny little channel that I'm usually good. I can usually zap a troll here or there on my own because we just have a nice sweet little group that comes. It's easy to manage. I don't have those chats that are like and go flying by, which are fun too, but hard to keep up with. So, but yeah, so that's how you guys are going to do it. So if you're here on the replay, after I advertise, and I usually show the second day after, what things are left after we've, all had a chance to bid if you'd like, then yes, then I'm giving directions to you guys on how you can purchase after. So, but anybody that's here right now, just know that you are welcome when I give the keyword to put it in, and then I will put that one away for you before. Yes, hi Brenda. Good evening. Nice to see you. There we go. Yeah, I feel like I feel like the internet is cooperating. Thank you, internet. Yeah, so that's how we do the drop sale. It's pretty simple. So just a keyword, and tonight is jewelry, and this drop sale will be open until next Tuesday, until I do another one of something else. And last week was vintage glass, and that was a lot of fun. That was great. Thank you to all that participated and purchased. And so the next day after we had our little live drop sale, then I posted what was left the next day, and I'll do the same tomorrow. So you guys can continue to shop all the way up until next Tuesday. So if there's something that you're thinking about, that you're on the fence about, then that's fine. You can think about it for a few days. So, and what you see on me is for sale. So I actually had this idea that if I could just put it all on me, and then you guys could be, you could be looking while you're doing that, then that would work too. So, but I just have on a few pieces. It's always better to see it on. And sometimes you guys know with jewelry, it's so hard. It's like, how am I doing this? Or even brooches are hard. I should be looking right down and being able to see how to get it on. But it's hard sometimes to do that. So yeah, so we're just going to do vintage jewelry. I'll go through pretty quickly and show the item. And hi, good to see you, Joni. Joni's here from Vintagerous, and such a great show. I actually had to work late tonight, Joni. I subbed for another teacher, so I didn't get done with class until 6:30. So I got in the car, and you were my entertainment while I drove home. So it's like a 40-minute drive home. So yes, I listened to the whole show, but was on the road. So Joni from Vintagerous tonight had her Easter sale. So you guys should go and check that out and watch on the replay if there's any items that you want that might have been left. So she did a lot of really cute Easter things. So yeah, I know it would be like peeling the layers, right? Just have on 5 necklaces, and how many pairs of earrings could I get on? And yeah, brooches, I could just do all the brooches. So yeah. I know. It's actually a dress book. So yeah, the reason I wore the dress is just because I wanted to wear something where I could show off the necklaces. So it worked for the top of it. So so here I am, all dressed up and nowhere to go, right? Like in my room. Oh, woo, lots of jewelry and a dress on. Yes. And after this, it'll be straight to bed. So don't have anywhere fancy to go on this Tuesday night. So anyway, well, I hope everybody had a great day. Thank you for joining me. I'm here every Tuesday at 8 p.m. And yeah, Tuesdays are a busy night, but it's a night that normally I don't teach. So that's why I picked Tuesday night to try to come on and just get to visit with all of you guys. But it's great to have you here. And I think that I'm going to go ahead and get started. Yeah, I'll go through my pieces of jewelry. I just have a little bit of everything. But oh, thank you, book. That's so sweet. I have a little bit of everything. I have some like 70s boho stuff, and I have some older stuff, some really nice things from the 50s from an estate sale. And I love jewelry. I absolutely love jewelry. I have a bunch of it. And it's not just, I have some vintage jewelry that I love, and I have some contemporary jewelry that I love. It's one of the things that my sister, who I'm very close with, it's one of our favorite things to gift each other. So Christmas and our birthdays, it's like we just, you give the things that you love. So we love jewelry. So we have a lot of jewelry, and I still love shopping for it. I love looking at it. I love shopping for it. So reselling is actually kind of a nice way to be able to like feed my habit of loving jewelry and wanting to to purchase it, but then knowing that like, well, I have to pass it on. And I will pass it on. So, but I just do. I really love it. I love all kinds of jewelry, and it's just a fun accessory. Some people are into purses and some people are into shoes, and I like jewelry. So yeah, so that's it. So I've got all different styles. Now, having said that, I am not a jewelry person in terms of being very well schooled. And tonight Joni showed a book that she has, and it's a costume jewelry book. And boy, it looked like a lot of information. I mean, such a cool book. It looked like it had lots of great pictures and things like that. But I don't want to mislead anybody that I am a jewelry aficionado, because I'm not. I am just a jewelry lover. And I do feel like over the years, I have ways of knowing if things are vintage. I can tell by the clasps sometimes, or I can tell by certain little connectors in between. But I really don't, I'm just going to show what I like. And if something is not vintage, I will say that I think that it's not. Although everything I have tonight, I do believe to be vintage. But I'm doing the best I can with giving you guys the best information. But please don't. I don't want to misrepresent anything. This is, costume jewelry, and I buy what I like, and everything here that I'm showing you, if I had to keep it, I wouldn't be sad. So I just, buy the things that I like, and I'll give you the most information I can. But if you want to really be schooled in vintage jewelry, I suppose that that really cool book that Joni had, you guys will need. So, and need to read up on that. So, oh, hi Carolina. Nice to have you. Yes, it would be a very, very interesting book to read. I would love it. Just because growing up, my grandma, um, not on my mom's side, but my grandma on my dad's side, she just loved jewelry. And I wish, when she passed, I was not into vintage as much as I am now. So I wish that I would have had all of her beautiful things, because I remember thinking, how much she always wore jewelry and different types of jewelry. Yeah. So um anyway, so that's great. Thanks you guys for being here. I would love to read that book too. It'd be very, very interesting. So all right, so as I said, so this is a live drop sale, which means those of you that are here with me, you are more than welcome to put in that keyword when I give it. But those of you that are here for my advertisements about this and here to shop the drop sale, feel free to fast forward. Also, the beautiful thing about a drop sale is that you can just scroll through. Hi, Auntie Christy. Good to have you. Just finishing up instructions for those that will be watching later on the drop sale. So if you're watching on the replay, feel free. Once I show an item, if that's not for you, you can just fast forward and keep on going. So, oh, good. Ruby Rose is here. Hi, Dee. She says that she got her box today. Very nice. She got a piece of pottery for me. She loves pottery, and also a necklace that I showed on a Tuesday night. So isn't it great? I love the stone, and I'm glad you love it, because that is one thing that I told you guys. It's hard with jewelry. As much as I love it and I love to buy it and resell it, it's hard to show and to feel like I can get the details in there. And I know my co-host, Julie, Day Trip Vintage Company, she's great at taking beautiful pictures and of up close things, but that's not really my forte. I'm still learning. I'm not a photographer, so I do my best with pictures, but it is hard. There's small details on jewelry. So the green stone in that necklace is so pretty, and it just looked green, but there was some veining in it, and yeah, it was a really cool thing. So I'm glad you like it. Made me happy that you wanted to get that for yourself. So very good. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, everybody. And the first thing that I have is, let's see, it's so hard to know what to do first. All right, well, we're just going to start this off. So this is a Black Jets choker, and this is very old. I've had this, oh my goodness. So I believe that I did get this for my grandma. I think that this was a hand-me-down for my grandma. So I've had it for years. I love it. And it is vintage. I know it's vintage because of just how long that I've had it. Here's the clasp. It has the little hook clasp. That's like another way sometimes that you can tell that things are vintage is by the clasp. And then the little holder here, I know, again, details, but the little connector right there, you can tell by the tarnish on it. Now, this is adjustable, but I'm calling this a choker because this is either for somebody with a skinny mini neck or somebody that just wants to likes to wear their Black Jets as a choker. So it's very like Flapper Girl. It's very this is how it fits. So it's definitely a Black Jets choker. So I want to be clear about that. It is not a long necklace. And it definitely fits, snugly. So, but it does look pretty as a choker. It is just that's the size that it is. So, as far as, I always feel like it works better to show you guys, but this whole thing is 16 inches, but you have to look at how long the adjustable chain is. So, I had it at the end. So here it's just, only 8 inches when 16 inches total. So 8 inches this way. So it's a Black Jets choker. And as I said, this is definitely vintage. I've had it a really long time. Oh, StreamYard. So it's so pretty though. And it would look better if I cover, if it's just a simple piece, it would look so much better without the triple chain that I have on. Yes, it would look very elegant on somebody with a long, beautiful, skinny neck. And some people have such pretty, they call it décolletage or something. There's people that have like such pretty, like regal look to them. So anyway, so this is our Black Jets choker. And let me make sure I give the right keyword because I want to make sure that I don't say the wrong one. Okay. And the keyword is choker. So if you're interested in this, you can type in the chat or put in the comments choker. This is the only choker that I have tonight. So that's why I use the keyword because I cannot repeat it. So very pretty, cool design, and yeah, in great condition. All right. So that's the first one. And that one is choker. All right, the next one, I guess I could have worn these too. I can wear all kinds of things. I'm just going to get all dolled up. Hi, Gabby. Hello. How's it going? We are doing a live jewelry drop sale tonight. All right, I'm just dressing up in all of it. All right. Oh, and there's another one. So fun to play in jewelry. All right, well, let's just go ahead and do the one that's on here. So this is a brooch, and this is definitely an old brooch. You can tell by the back. I'll show it to you guys. It has that little rivet there in the middle. And it doesn't have the safety clasp where it goes all the way around. It just has the hook. So you can see right there, it just has that little hook and the pin goes underneath it. I do wear this, and so it is totally stable. I've definitely worn it, but you can see it just hooks on like that. The pin goes past the little hook, if you can see there. I'll try to rotate it so you can see. And this is actually marked Slovakia, which I find really interesting. Again, you mentioned my getting out my magnifying glass for the show, which I did. But right here, I'll see if I can move the pin. Maybe you can see it a little bit better. Very tiny. Oh, I don't think it'll show up, but I promise that when you take a magnifying glass, you can kind of see that something's written where my fingernail is. But it is Slovakia. So I found that really interesting because I love it when we see that there's something that like, oh, I can see something there. And then we can actually read it. So, and it says Slovakia, right? Okay, good. So there we go. So this is from Slovakia and I love it. It's got the sparkle. The stone is in the middle. That's totally intact and still shiny. And you can see it's a double layer. So you can see that the petals are, there's 2 layers of petals there. All right. So this beautiful brooch, vintage brooch. Oh, and it's, how big is it? Let's see. It's slightly less than 2 inches across. So really pretty. And I just love the black and sparkle. So this one, sorry about the spelling. Slovakia. The keyword is Slovakia. So if you spell it wrong, I will honor that. Slovakia. Slovakia. So yeah, really pretty. So this is the one I had on when you came in. I don't want to stab myself. And there it is. All right, so there's that one. All right, next, my headband is hurting my head. All right, what shall I do next? All right, let's go with these guys. So these are vintage glass bead earrings. They are a green with the amber in the center. I'll show you the back. Oh, I haven't been doing my pricing. Sorry, I did that again. So just like all of my other drop sales, all of my items are $10. I'm sorry, I did this last week with the vintage glass. So whenever I do a drop sale, I do a set price. So I bring everything in that price point because it makes it easier for you guys and it makes it easier for me. Oh, very nice. Auntie Christie. I'm going to put that up so I don't have to pronounce it. I've been to Bratislava, Slovakia. Oh, nice. That's so cool. I feel so silly asking, but Slovakia, can you give me, what is it border? I mean, I know the region around where it is, but that's awesome. Oh, love traveling. So yeah, so sorry, I did the same exact thing I did last week. So all items are $10. So it's also $10 Tuesday. So if you saw my advertisement, I always put $10 Tuesday. If it's, and $10 Tuesday is, at nothing over $10. So these are so pretty. They are clip-on, so be aware. But I have on clip-on right now, and these are also going to be for sale. But these beads, it's hard to see the okay, near Czech Republic and Hungary. So these are glass beads with the inside is swirls of like a seafoam green or like a tealy green. And then the same, they're all clear glass, but inside almost like a little marble. Then the amber has like, it's on the inside. So, and then here's the back. So they are truly vintage earrings. There we go. And they are not marked. I could not find a mark on them. The other ones, these ones I'm wearing have a mark. So, all right. Hi, Margaret. The big traveler. I love traveling. If I had my way, if I had a choice between like having like a big house and a big yard and a big car and not going anywhere, or having like a tiny house and a tiny little porch, but traveling, I would choose the latter. So anyway, these are very pretty. I'll take these off because these are going to be up next anyway. So I'll show you. I'll demonstrate. So, hi, Kathy. Kathy, I watched you and Leanne on the replay. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. So, Kathy had Leanne, Crafty Kitty, on, and I watched on the replay. That was so cool. That worked out so well. So here they are. I think they're very nice. And they are vintage. They're glass. They're cold to the touch. And they are, I showed you guys the back. So very pretty. All right. So we are doing a live drop sale, Kathy. So each jewelry item is $10. And I'm giving keywords for those that might watch on the replay. All right. So I'm going to find these ones. And the keyword for these is flower. So if you're watching on the replay and would like these vintage glass bead clip-on flower earrings, the keyword is flower. There we go. All right, and I'll leave them on. I'll switch now. All right, the next ones, these are the ones that I was wearing. Now, these are marked, and these are clip-ons, and these go really well with this. So if you're watching, we already had this Black Jet choker, which is keyword choker. I know that's super, super creative. But look how pretty they look together. There we go. Very pretty. Now, this is marked with a brand name, once again, same as you couldn't see the Slovakia. I promise you that on that tiny square in the middle there, if you can see, it's so funny. They put it behind the clip. It is stamped. It's stamped into that little rectangle that you see going sideways. And it is a collectible. Hi, Julie. All right. Good to have you. Never late. Never late. Right on time, always. All right, so it's stamped on both of them, and it's actually a very collectible vintage jewelry line. Now, unfortunately, I do not know how to um, pronounce it, but it is Dauplaise. Dauplaise, Dauplaise. I don't know if that's French. As I said, I love jewelry, but I don't claim to be an expert. But I do know that I always say that a little bit of research is good, too much gets boring. So I just know that there's something, and they are marked with that name. And there is a lot of vintage jewelry under Dauplaise that is online for you to buy if you're a lover of vintage jewelry. So, and I just think this design is really pretty. I'll go like this. You can see that there's black jets in the circle part up here that are really sparkly, and it's not missing any of its beads. So the keyword for these clip-on marked Dauplaise earrings is actually going to be the letter D. So the keyword is D for Dauplaise. If anybody's interested in all items tonight, just like last week's art class, are $10. $10 for each item. So this is for the vintage clip-on earrings. They are clip-ons. Now, I know some people like to, you can kind of see where it is marked. I know you guys can't read it, but that's what it says with the magnifying glass. I'm with, these are clips and these were clips, but they don't bother me. But if they bother you, I think that there are, excuse me, I think that there is a way to switch around clip-ons, but to be honest, I never do. And I don't think I ever will. I just kind of wear them. And I guess if they started to bother me, then I could switch it. So yeah, aren't those pretty? All right, very good. All right, see some good. Thank you, Book. I see Book. Thank you, Gabby and Book. Book, I see that these are going to you. Thank you. Very nice. Yeah, people have talked about how to switch them around, but I don't. I just wear them. Yeah, so thank you very much. I will put those aside. And yes, Dauplaise. So you can see it. You'll need a magnifying glass, but they are marked with that. So, all right, let me put that down here. And next item. All right, my next item, I should do something that's on me. I'm going to do this chain-like cuff bracelet. So this is just a cool springy bracelet. It's not marked. I've looked, but it just has these little things that are hanging right there. But it's just cool because it just goes right on like this. And I just love the look of it. I'll show you what it looks like if you just have it on. So it doesn't hang down too far. I think it's just right. I don't like the ones that hang way down on your hand where you have a bracelet on, but it's like this. So this one is a really good size. And actually, because it's springy and kind of stretches, it's adjustable. So I love the shine on it. It's this cool, like chain looking stuff. And I just think it's real. There I am. Hello. Anyway, it's a bright silver. It's in good condition. It has all of its little beads where they should be. And this is, as I said, all items tonight are $10. And I just think it's really fun. And yeah, there it is. You can see what it looks like if you were to have it on. Here it is. It's cute. As I said, I like it all. All right. So the keyword for this is cuff. The keyword for this is cuff. And I just really like it. It goes with everything. You can dress it up. You can dress it down. Cute, cute. So the keyword is cuff. Very nice. All right, what else can I put on my body? All right, well, let's just switch hands. Let's just switch wrists. So I really like these. I have 3 bracelets. Now, they are, 2 of them, I believe, are white enamel and 1 is shell, but they all are brass. So you can see around here that they are brass on the sides, brass on the inside here. And this one here is shell. So you can see it kind of shimmering and shining as I turn it. So this is like a shell inlaid of some sort. There you go. You're getting like a good shell vibe right there. And this trio, I'm having these be together. Oh, there's some pretty shell. So yeah, it's really cool in the light. And that's a good, see, that's a good square because each one is different. And then they do a different shell. So pretty shell on this. And then this is like the white enamel on these two. I believe these to not be shell, but be like the white enamel look. But they look really pretty together. And they are different sizes. So the smallest two are these two. So these two are, yeah, hang down right about like that. Cute, cute, cute. And then this one is slightly bigger. Yeah, it hangs down a little bit further, just like that. All right, so this is, as I said, each item, when these are being sold together, is $10 tonight. And the key word for this particular set is, I want to double check myself because if I give the wrong word, gonna mess everything up. All right, so the key word for this set is brass. Keyword for this set is brass. Super cute. Pretty for summer. Pretty for summer. All right. All right, what am I going to do next? All right, so this is actually a set. This is going to be $10, but you get, oh, you know what? I'm going to switch this up. I'm going to take this off so I can show some other things. So the next thing I'm going to sell is this. This is a black bead and sparkle necklace. You guys have been looking at it since I've been on. So I will take it off. This is a vintage triple strand necklace. Let's see if I remember how it goes. I'm trapped in my necklace. There we go. It's a really simple on and off. So, which is nice if you don't have somebody to do your necklace in the back. So this is really pretty. I love this. I'm going to kind of just do a slow-mo. Whoa, really close. So there's the clasp here on the end, and it's got its little stones right there. I love those clasps. And here's the little hook. So that's really easy. And then it goes into this cute little thing that's got the little rhinestones right there. And then it's the beads are not, they're not like the black jet beads. It is like they just feel like, I don't know what they are, to be honest. I don't know if they're wood. There's the other side. Maybe they're plastic. I'm not really sure, to be honest. And then here's the little drip drop right there. And that is so that you can adjust it. So it's a pretty triple strand, and you just take the hook and yeah, so it has, so I'll show you guys where I was wearing it. That was like on the biggest one. So if you put it on the biggest one, it looks like this. So it hangs down right like this. I can measure it if anybody wants, or if anybody asks me to or whatever, but yeah, so it's like a 16.5 inch, but yeah, you can, the biggest one is where I was wearing it to have it be down there. So it is $10 and it has all of the sparkle in between there. Yeah, I don't know what they're made of. Do you guys hear it? A little ASMR or whatever they call it. I'm not getting glass, but maybe. I don't know. Not sure. Let me see. Well, I don't know. When I put them down on my glass table, they sound very glass-like. So honestly, I can't say. They don't feel like wood. They don't feel like plastic. They're too heavy for plastic. So I'm not sure. Again, I'm not a jewelry teacher. I'm a jewelry lover. All right, so there they are. And let me get the keyword for these guys. All right, so the keyword for this beautiful vintage necklace is going to be triple, for triple strand. So the keyword is triple. You get 1, 2, 3 separate beads. Oh, there we go. No, Margaret. So that's my thing, is like they're not cold. So yeah, see, because I know that trick. Yeah. So these are glass beads. Yeah, they don't feel the same. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. But they're so cool. But they don't, it's weird because like the weight of them, like, I mean, I know it's vintage, so I don't know what they were making, what they would have made these beads out of, because it's totally has weight to it. It's not like, doesn't feel like the weight of a plastic thing. So I don't know. That's interesting. I don't know. It's almost like, it sounds weird, but like a resin or something. I don't know. But anyway, so that's these guys. So the keyword for this is triple. All right. Now I've done ripped my earring right off. Okay. So now I'm going to go to this next piece, which I think is really cool. And this is, I think this is about 25 years old. Could be a little bit more actually, at least 25 years old. So here it is. So isn't it pretty? It's a pendant. It has matching earrings. So it's on this kind of cool chain. I'm just going to show it like this if it'll stop moving. It's yeah, it is a like a little lobster claw down here. But this is, so right now, like it's very interesting because it's almost like the stones are in there and then it's flooded with like lacquer. That's how I feel like. And when you look on the back, if I were to look through this in the sun, you can see through it. So I'm holding it up to a light right now and I can see through that part right there that looks really dark. In the light, you see right through it. So it's some type of a lacquer or a resin that is that's on that. So it's just a cool design. It's very smooth on the outside. You don't, it's all like filled in. You don't feel any of those. And then it comes with matching earrings. So these are the only earrings I have tonight that are pierced earrings. Everything else is clip. But here are the earrings. So I'll show these. And it's the same little design. But in an earring. So yeah. And so I'm not sure. This is a really interesting material. And but they're just a very pretty design and unique, I feel like. So it's a little bit hard with the glare to see these guys, but just know that these guys are an exact smaller version of the larger one that I was showing you. And they do have a stone up there as well. So these would be the earrings, but this is a better way to see the actual pendant, which I said is so cool. And this, like, you can actually see through it, not on here because we have so much light coming from the front, but really cool. So it's for, it's, no, I wouldn't say it's green. Now in the light on my, on here, it's picking up a little bit like there's an AB to it, but in person, I don't get any green from it in person. And it's like little stones in flowers. So I know the details really hard to see on here, but just so you guys know, tomorrow, the things that are still available, what I do is I post pictures. So a picture would show better detail on some of these. So if you're interested, as I said, the drop sale will be open until next Tuesday for the next week till we do it again. And so, you know, you can always see pictures if there's something that you might think you might be interested in. Yeah, it does look like a butterfly wing. Yeah. I would love to know how it was made because it's like they made it and then like I'm looking at it and the light's behind it and I can see shadow. Like there's like a translucence to some of it, but I know you guys can't see that. But I will be posting pictures of everything tomorrow. So last week, what I did is the glass pieces that didn't sell, I went ahead and took pictures and let everybody know what was still available. So that keyword is, gotta find it. Oh, is it? Sorry. Oh, lacquer. The keyword is lacquer. How do you spell lacquer? Because I just feel like that's what it's. I don't know. Again, not it's my crazy rhyme and reason. To me, that looks like filled in with lacquer or something. But whatever that substance is that I can see through. It is book though. When you look through like the lacquer actually has a green tinge to it. So maybe because that's what's covering it. But I don't know if it was meant to be like that. Yeah, maybe lucite, something like that. So anyway, so that for the necklace, and for that it is a set. So it's $10 and you get the earrings and the necklace. And that keyword is lacquer. All right. The next thing that I have is this cute brooch. And it is vintage. It is a vintage brooch. And it's just fun. And it's just really, really screaming spring at us right now. And here's the back. You can see it has the Y-shaped riveted attachment there. So This is old, but it is in good condition. It's not missing any stones. It has the C clasp, or the safety little clasp right back there. You can see that. And it's a layer of these metal painted flowers and then the yellow jewels and then a big, huge center stone with surrounding rhinestones. So really pretty, very shiny, and yeah, super cool. So this brooch is, I want to say it's a 2-inch brooch. Yes, so it's a 2-inch brooch. And for this beautiful brooch, I'll show you what it looks like. So it's so pretty. So yeah, it just works. There it is. I love it. So super cute for spring. And it would also look good if you did like a white scarf and put it where the scarf goes. Ooh, here we go. All right, so this one is my keyword. Keyword is yellow. Yellow. The keyword is yellow. This must be my only yellow item, so I could give it the keyword yellow. All right, so if anybody's interested for the drop sale, put this in the comments. Keyword yellow. You could also put it on a headband. You could totally put that on a headband and then pin it on there. Very cute. Okay, next up. I'm going back for another bracelet. I like this one. So we have a chain bracelet. Now this definitely is vintage. Hello, Melinda. Hello, hello. Oh, I see you, Margaret. Thank you, thank you. All right. Margaret has entered the keyword of yellow. Oh, good. I'm so glad you like that, Margaret. I get so happy and so pretty, so bright, so spring-ish. So I will put you down for that, Margaret. Thank you so much. Great, great, great. All right. Yeah, Melinda's here. So great. Thanks, you guys. Oh, Leanne is here too. I was just talking about you, Leanne. I told Kathy that I went back and watched your guys' show together. Yeah, so I think that's so great. That worked out so well. She needed a partner. You needed to do your first live sale. Hey, hey, worked out perfect. So good to see you. Thanks for coming. We are in the middle of a live drop sale, which means you guys get first dibs at everything in the drop sale. And then tomorrow, I'll advertise it as a drop sale and I'll put pictures of anything that's left. So everything is $10 in my drop sales. And we're doing keywords. So this, it's so cool. It's chain-like. It's got that like melty chain feeling. I know that it's old. It does not have a mark that I can find. And I always say that I can find because some marks on jewelry, you guys, are so tiny. And even with a magnifying glass, I still can't read it. So it has this kind of a clasp to it where you kind of take that and fold that in there. It does show signs of wear a little bit where the copper tone is kind of coming off on the sides right here. But how fun is that? It's definitely copper. It feels like chain. It moves like chain. Jingle jangles like chain. So I'm going to take it off now. I like to do that to show you guys where it falls and how it looks when it's on the wrist. And I like it that it's not too big. It almost looks like a cuff, but it's not quite a cuff because it's chainmail. Exactly. Because it's chainmail. So it's really fun. I'll take it off now so you guys can get a good look at it. But again, just to let you guys know that the items are $10 tonight for the drop sale. And I'll be giving a keyword for this beauty if I can get it off. There's truly an art to be able to get yourself in and out of your jewelry. I don't have anybody to zip up the back of my dress or to put that bracelet on me. So I've had to learn how to do that on my own. And I'm pretty good, actually. There's some good, getting better at that. So this is the underside of it. So you can see all the little chain things. And you can see and how it actually is all connected. Everything is connected as it should be. Nothing's like sometimes with this stuff, if one of the circles is missing, it kind of throws off the whole thing. But it's just like liquid. It melts. Woo! It's so fun. It's fun to play with. I think that's part of why I got this one. It's like fabric. It's like metal fabric. So It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I will give you guys the measurements. It's 7 inches, which I think is standard for a bracelet. So yeah, it's fun. I like this one a lot. So the keyword for this cool, twisty, copper metally chainmail is chain. The keyword is chain. I'm so glad I looked. I was about to say copper. But I always highlight on my paper what the keyword is, because I have to know that, because then when I go back and look at the comments and everything on the video, so I highlight the one thing in the description that is the keyword, and I almost said copper, but it's not. It's chain. So if you're interested, this is chain. And it's, yeah, it's really cool and melty. Melty copper. All right. Good. Okay, here we go, you guys. So I have these cool vintage beads. I will put these on because I love this one. Oh, this one's gonna be tricky. Here I just said how I was all good at putting on the jewelry by myself. I guess we'll see. Truly, truly a test. So this has a vintage clasp as well. As I said, the clasp is sometimes the way that I figured out. You can see there's the vintage clasp on there. Up close and personal. Just stuffing my face in the camera. All for the sake of jewelry. All right, there we go. Oh, these colors. So they're like watercolory, and they're teal and cream beads. And I love it because the shading, again, don't know what they're made of. They're definitely vintage. So these came from an estate sale of a lover of jewelry. But I can tell on all these little connector things, like right here, you can, oh, goodness gracious, there we go. Right there. So I can tell because of how these little metal connectors are on there that that it is vintage, and they have a little bit of like tarnish and wear to them, but the beads are in beautiful shape, and it's just kind of like it goes a blue section and then 3 little cream beads, and then a blue section, 3 little cream beads, and it just goes round and round. But they're just fun, and show you guys the vintage clasp again. It just kind of hooks on there, and then you click it together. So it's this long. Guess I have to take it off now so I can measure it for you guys. But you get the idea. It's about that long. All right, so this is 20 inches long. So it's 20 inches, and yeah, so it's like that. It's a little bit longer than one of the other ones I showed. All right, and so the keyword for this one is going to be teal. The keyword is teal. There we go. Teal for these guys. And yeah, they're just kind of fun. And up close, it's cool because there's a lot of different like shadings to them. Like that one's got some green in it. There's another one that has like, yeah, they're all kind of different but same. So, all right, we'll put that over there. So that one already. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's in silver, Carolina. I don't know. I know there's ways for that you could test for that, but this piece, it's never changed in terms of tarnish. Like it was never more shiny than this, and it's just always been that tone. So some pieces that I have that I do shine up for my own silver, like you shine them up and then the patina, they get dark again and things like that. So this one's never changed its patina. So I don't think so in terms of that. But again, I don't know. I don't know what they're made out of, Melinda. They could be plastic. I'm not sure. I mean, they're not cold to the touch, so they're not glass. Some I have, glass things here with me, and that's how I test for things, but these are not cold. So yeah, they're like yeah, they feel like Yeah, like a resin. Yeah, they're like a plastic bead, I would think. They're not glass, they're not stone, nothing like that. So just total costume. Yeah, but I love because it has these cute little, I don't know, I love the connectors on there. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, they're kind of fun. All right. And next up, I'm going to show this abalone brooch. So I actually did wear this. I did a brooch gang, the brooch gang I posted with this on because I love this. I found this when Julie and I went to the antique market, and it's definitely old. This, like the other brooch that I have, does not have the safety clasp. It just has the little thing that you just push it in there. But it does, I've worn it. So it does work. It does stay on. So it's some type of a shell on top of a piece of abalone shell, and you can tell on the back that's what the shell looks like. So yeah, and it's an old clasp that's been put on there. Yep. So that's really cool. I love the abalone. And then this one is same. And I've actually posted with both of these on. And this is a shell, but it's a totally different vibe. This one you can really see the rainbow, even more so in person. And this one is more like they took a white part of the shell, and just did an exact square. But you can see on the back, it is a shell. So it's a totally natural piece. So this one, same. It has the little clasp where you just put it under there and it just hooks in. Now these, they look really contemporary. I like them. The last time I wore this, I said I was getting name tag vibes. So somebody suggested to wear it up and down. So very like cool and contemporary, and like very, much not like the super shiny daisy or the super sparkle rhinestone, a little more understated. And then this one, you could wear either way, but look great on a jean jacket. So super cool. So these two come as a set because they're kind of like, for the same person, I feel like that might like one would probably like the other. Usually I don't do jewelry like mixed unless it matches, but these are just along the same lines. So I figure, it might be to the similar customer. So for these ones, let's see. The keyword is abalone. Abalone. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Because I have vintage jewelry, I do have some that have different types of closures, and I always wear them to know, um, you know, to know what if it does stay on, And so these ones I've worn these, I've worn others. And you also have to be careful too, because I had a brooch once where the pin stuck well beyond the clasp, which is an older style. And it would poke you. Like, you do have to be careful. There's a reason that they stopped having the you know the pin stick out of the little thing. So yay! Thanks, Gabby. I see Gabby for these. Very nice. Thank you so much. Yeah, I test drive them. I mean, that's the little perk of, like, I guess that's like the perk too of probably being a car salesman, right? You could probably take one home at night or something like that. Drive one home at night, or hey, for the weekend, I'm gonna use this one. Yay, Gabby. Okay, coming your way. Thanks so much. I will put those aside. I see the keyword. So, all right, let me mark this one. There we go. I want to make sure I write everything down so I don't forget. Okay. Yeah, I do. I mean, so the fun thing about being a reseller is we do have more stuff around. It's like, oh, I sometimes, like for Easter, I have decorations that are going to be going up for Easter that are also literally in my Etsy shop too. But that's okay. If it sells, then it's like, okay, comes off the shelf and gets put in a box and see you later. But why not enjoy it, right? Until that happens. So, all right, moving right along. These next ones are so cute. I love this one. Now, they're definitely old, and I'm going to see, these are two mini brooches, and I'm selling them together for $10. I just love the design on these. They are the same, although this one here has a little bit of wear around the where the center stone is. It's not missing. It just doesn't look as clean as the other ones. So these are like little starburst designs, snowflake designs, MCM little starburst, like the little starburst. But I don't think that they're marked. They very well could be, to be honest, because on the back it's so hard to see anything, just because of how the metal work is done. But it's a riveted attachment right in the middle. It's not the V one, but it's riveted, and they're not missing any stones, although there are some stones that are less shiny than others. These definitely look old. They definitely look vintage. But they're just cute and fun. And you could put two of them together, like Angela at the Brooch Gang. She's been posting a lot, and she had on two the other day, and it looks so cute. Scatter pins. Oh, I love it. Auntie Christy, thank you. I love learning new things and new lingo. Yay, I have new jewelry lingo. Scatter pins, you guys. Look, I'm going to scatter them now. Oh, scattering. Well, I have to be really careful where I put them. Don't scatter them too much. Yeah, so scatter pins. But they would look really cute. Or, you know what I thought would be a really cool, yeah, that's right, Melinda. You could put one on each side of a sweater. Yeah, that's exactly it, Leanne. Yeah, you get to play around with jewelry and know that you're going to pass it on, but hey, why not test drive it first? What I thought would be cute to do with these is that you gift somebody one and you keep the other one. So, like, I'm really close with my sister. I know. Watch out where we scatter. So I would maybe, like, I could give one to my sister and then I could keep one. It's always like fun to have the same thing as somebody else. So I think that these would be so cute to be like a little more toned down version of like the necklace where you like break it in half, like you have one hand and I have the other. But it would be cute to gift one to a friend, like have one on and then meet somebody, for lunch for their birthday, and then they open it and then they've got the same, and then you're like, we have the same now. We're sames, we're matchers, right? So I think that would be really cute. So anyway, so it's $10 for the pair, and the keyword is starburst. And look at that, like, cute earrings. I mean, I don't know how to do that. Talk about converting jewelry, but I don't know how to do that. Yeah, isn't that a cool thing? Yeah, that's what Auntie Christy's saying, that she buys matching sister gifts for all my sisters and besties. It is fun. It's fun to have the same thing as somebody else. So yeah. Oh, very good. Thank you, Joni. And Joni is getting the starbursts. Aw. You and Hannah could be matchers. That's from what is that movie? Oh, this escapes me. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's what his friend Raleigh always says. We're matchers. Thank you, Joni. I will put those aside for you. So, yay, that's awesome. I think those are so cute. I love those. Scatter pins. I'm going to have to remember that. Scatter pins. Okay. Cool. All right. And then this is kind of the cool thing. So I don't know. I mean, I'll go through this. Well, I have some really nice AB. Oh, really, Joni? Because I kind of thought maybe, Joni, that Joni was going to take my idea. I thought these were your new pasties, but no, Joni says no. Okay, that's fine. So I'm not responsible for that. That's because I was scattering, just scattering. All right. Okay, ouch is right, huh? Okay, so I'm going to go through my AB, my Aurora Borealis. And yes, I have a few things, but I don't want to take too long. So, and it's all completely glass. These are like nice Hungarian AB stones from an estate sale. Beautiful, all very high quality. That I do know. So this is the Aurora Borealis brooch. Oh, there it goes. Come back. Here's the back. There is tarnish on the back. You can see. This is an old piece, but the stones are in beautiful condition. It is a like a safety clasp. It has the spinny thing. That's a technical term for jewelry, spinny thing. And here's the back. Hope you guys can see. And yes, it's true. I might have test drove this once or twice or more than that, but super cool. It's not too big. I would not say it's a big one. It's slightly over an inch side to side, and it's very much, it has like the little tiny the wire that is sticking through the glass bead. They also put a little teeny beany AB stone on that, if you can see. And this, yeah, see how 3D it is? You can't really appreciate how far it sticks out until you really see it in person. If you guys put this in the sun, and I have, when I wear it outside, it's like, I mean, if you just turn it, it's so faceted. Anyway, it's very beautiful. This is a nice piece. If you're into AB, I know it's a particular look. But this keyword for this one, hi, Miss Pam. Hello. So good to see you. Oh, don't ever apologize, Miss Pam. No worries whatsoever. We are all busy people. So I almost didn't know if I could make it on tonight because I subbed for another teacher at the studio. So I did a split shift. I worked 2 hours in the morning, and then I taught 2 classes in the morning and then 3 classes at night. So I just made it home just in time to make sure I got on here with you guys. So yeah, I'm glad I was still able to make it. Okay, so the keyword for this is it should be drop that brooch. I just want to make sure to say it right. Yes. I don't want to say the wrong thing, you guys, because then I'll completely I will completely confuse myself. Cluster. There we go. Cluster, because it's a cluster design. Get it? Cluster. So this AB brooch, the keyword is cluster for $10. There we go. So there's that one. And then I have an AB bracelet. Also, oh my God, Carolina, you're awesome. You guys, it's a drop sale. I can drop it all I want. Yes, all of this, Melinda, these are all the next 3 items are Aurora Borealis. I always have to think of the Princess Aurora. Yes, these are all, and they're all they're glass, and that's a George the Nomad. Specifically, he said, hold it to your cheek to see if it's glass. Yeah, so these are glass, and they're very faceted, and they're very colorful, and these are high quality AB, because I got them at an estate sale where a lady loved her jewelry. So, aw, Miss Pam, thank you. Miss Pam is getting the cluster one. Thank you so much. I'll put you down for that. Yeah. Just want to make sure that you got to see all sides of it before. Yeah, it's very, very beautiful. And the colors are, it actually, if you videotape it, it looks like fire, like you get that fire coming off of it. It's just amazing. So thank you so much. I will put you down. And yes, Carolina says it's a drop sale. Thank you, Carolina. I'll drop whatever I like during my drop sale because that's what I do. I drop everything anyway. That means my life is a drop sale because I drop everything all the time. Like super klutz. I don't know. I really am. For somebody that's a dancer that's supposed to have grace, I am totally klutzy. All right, great. So here is an AB bracelet, and let's see if it'll focus on the clasp. The clasps are my favorite part. I have a strand of pearls from my grandmother that I specifically wear backwards because the clasp is my favorite part. So these are also little AB rhinestones set in here. And this is, I believe this is a 7-inch. Yes, it is. 7-inch bracelet. I think all the ones I have are sweaters. I thought AB might be the drop word for the cluster, but didn't realize it. Oh, I see. Oh, yes. No, the keyword was, yeah, cluster for the brooch, and then it'll be something different for this. So this is a triple strand. This has the round ones, and yeah, here we go again. See if I can do it. Every day I get dressed, I have to put on my own jewelry. Oh, it's a test. That should be like a game show. Whoever gets the bracelet on fastest all by themselves while home alone gets $1,000. Woo! Success. Okay, I've done it. So, yeah, I've had to get good at that, you guys, because I love jewelry. So, and my dogs, unfortunately, they are not very good at putting jewelry on. So here it is. So it's really pretty. And I just love this part. I always turn that part to the outside. This one is unique though, because it has like this rope design on this little figure 8 thing. So this one is unique. So this one again is going to be $10. Now I have to get it off. And the keyword on this one is Aurora. This keyword is Aurora, if I can say it. Remember I said I always have to think of the Princess Aurora. There we go. Aurora for these ones. Yep. The triple strand. Oh, graduated. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you. Yes, graduated. So we've got larger. Yep, there we go. And then they go big to small. Yeah. Very nice. Good. Oh, thank you, Miss Pam. It's going to look so pretty with your cluster. Oh, gorge. Oh, gosh. I feel you, book. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, trust me, I have no problem figuring out how to get my own jewelry on. You notice I've never seemed to have had a problem, right? Always got my jewelry on. To make it work moment, we'll make it work. So, oh, Debbie's here. Hi, Debbie. Thanks for coming. Great to see you tonight. How was your day? We're just doing a little drop sale here. We're just going to be about finishing up, actually, because I think I'm just about done. Now, I do have, I said I have another, my third piece of AB is a necklace. Now, however, I have to say it is maybe a Barbie necklace. No, I don't know. It's quite small. So I don't know if I would say it's a choker. Now it's well, I'm gonna say yeah. I mean, if I take off the little dippy do at the end that's used for sizing, then it's only 13 inches. So it's quite small. I don't know if I would go choker, but I'm gonna model it for you. I told you guys that's why I wore my dress, because it was something I could show you guys. So yeah, I feel like it's teeny beanie. So, but I have, yes, oh my gosh, Julie, that's so funny. You read my mind, or I read yours. I'm sure I got this idea because I thought, what would Julie do with this? Yeah, so see how tight, I mean, it's not a choke, it's not up on my neck, but I mean, it's very snuggy buggy. So pretty though. But yeah, so Julie, exactly what I was going to say, but look at this bead right here. Look at that one. It's so cool. It's just, I love the shape of it because it goes like a diamond shape one, and then it goes round, and then it goes diamonds, and then it goes round, and then it goes diamonds, and it graduated again, it looks like. But yeah, so it is small. So Julie's saying a wrap bracelet, and that's exactly what I would do with it, you guys, because these are so, I don't know if you guys have seen, but the wrap bracelets are really in. Now, I might be bragging about how good I can put my own jewelry on, but not with this because I don't have a lot of experience of doing this. But look how pretty. So you could absolutely, well, it's a challenge. Yeah, I don't know if I could get this class done but you can see size-wise, Size wise, literally, if I make the, if I put that about where you would hook that in and squeeze it together, it's literally a double strand bracelet. So that is something to think about, but it is something that I have. Oh, nice. Bicone. Thank you, Leanne. Leanne, I did hear you say during the sale that you had done a lot of like decoupage, I think, for crafts, but then you talked about that you got into beading. So thank you for the terminology. I'm learning a lot tonight, you guys, and I really appreciate it. So this shape, unlike my diamond thingy, technical term, is a bicone, which now I get it. It's two cones put together. So a bicone and then and round faceted. Yeah. Thank you very much for your help with that, because that really helps me to know. So very pretty. So yeah, so it's just, I mean, there you go. But yeah. All right. So this actually, the keyword for this is going to be necklace, because I gave keywords that were other things besides it. So the keyword on this is necklace. So, but please keeping in mind that the size is petite, or you would use it as a headband, or you would use it as a bracelet or something else. So, oh, right. Yes. I suppose it could be restrung and added to something else. So, yeah. Although, like I said, I'm just not crafty. Let's just say it. It's just not crafty. Yeah. It's not that there's not time. Well, that too, but so, well, thank you, Leon. That's great. That's great. I like to learn new things. And I kind of had to give a little disclaimer in the beginning, letting people know that I don't, that I'm just going to give the info I have on the jewelry, but I need to read a giant book about costume jewelry, because I'm not, I'm not like an expert or anything like that. So, all right. And then the other thing that I have is, I think we have time to do one more. And this is not a piece of jewelry, but oh, yes, an extender. Great idea, Melinda. Great idea. Yes. And because this is vintage and because there's so many little things on there, you absolutely could do an extender. That's a great idea. This is just something cool and I like it. And this is only going to be $5, but it's just a little tiny box, and it's a cute little jewelry box. And what's cool about it is there's a real stone on there. Oh, cold to the touch. Thanks, George. So it's a cool gray stone. It is a rock, and you can see it on the other side. And because it is an actual stone, that's a polished stone, it's uneven on the top. So you can see on this side, it sticks out more. And on this side, it's kind of more flush. But I just think it's a cool little box. And I love boxes like this. I have a lot of them. But I just thought, because I was doing a jewelry show, that I would show it. So it's not marked or anything. I'm not sure what it's made out of. It has some little detail going around the bottom there, some little rope detail, but it's just super cute. And let's see, I'm looking for something to put inside. Okay, here we go. So there's a little, well, it's not even that big. It's super tiny. It will not fit those, but it would fit like a little, oh, here we go. So here we go. Here's this. Goodbye. Yeah, so it does. It fits like little things. So it's tiny. It is 1 inch, 1.25 inches, but it's just a cool little old box, and you can see right there. So the one side sticks up because it's actually just a gray rock, and then they just use that as a lid. So anyway, so the keyword for this is box, and I just think it's cute. I like little boxes. It's tiny, and it's not perfectly made, but it's kind of a little boho rock box. I would say no. I don't feel that the top is well, it fits well, but here it is. This is it, Melinda, like this. So there's no snapping on. It's not like there's no satisfying snap. Yeah. I don't know what type of stone. Does anybody know? I mean, gray rock. I don't know. It doesn't look like, I know quartz and rose quartz have that translucence to it. It's opaque. You can't see through it. I don't have any idea what kind of rock it is. I don't know. I don't know rocks well enough. And Melinda says agate. Agate. So yeah. So there it is. Yeah. It's super cute. Oh, oh my God. I should have known that. Thank you, Christy. Yeah, get it, guys? I'm a little slow tonight. It's gray area. We don't know what it is. I get it now. Christy, you're so good at that. Somebody please go into all the chats ever created and make a book called Christy's. Well, I don't know. Christy would have to name the book too because she'd have to give it the best punny name ever. All right. So Leanne's vote is Labrador. Labradorite. Labradorito. All right. Labradorite. Okay, maybe. Who knows? I don't know. That's a good guess. Yeah. No, the box, I don't think, Angel Girl, I don't think the box is silver. No. It looks, I don't know. It doesn't, I would say no. I don't know what, yes, I said it right. Good. Yay. Gold star for me. I don't believe it to be silver, Angel Girl, and there's no marking. I mean, not that it would have to have the mark, but yeah, I don't think so. It's just a metal, maybe like I'm not sure, to be honest with you. So silver like metal. Yeah, I mean the color of it's coming across yellowy on the screen. I'm not sure why. Yes, I mean I would say silver tone. Yes, I would say silver tone. I would say silver tone because it's coming across yellowy like. So no, but I just don't feel like it's actual silver, but it is silver toned with the gray. So yeah. So there's that one. So that one is $5. There we go. All right. And I think that's all of it. Is that everything? That is all that I have for tonight. So thanks, you guys. Pop metal, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I would agree with that. Pop metal box. Cool. Thanks, Angel Girl. Awesome. Yeah, I think the rock is opaque. Yeah, there's nothing coming through. Yeah, it's solid. There's nothing. It's solid. Yeah. Cool. I can't wait, Auntie Christy. So anyone that's in the area, we're getting together at Long Beach Antique Market. And Christy, I'm so glad you're making the drive. It's a couple hours for Christy. But we'll have so much fun. It'll be so great to see you. And I know like you and Steph have got to meet and stuff, but I've never gotten to meet you. And I feel like I know you. We all feel like we know each other. So when we see each other, it just feels like seeing old friends, really. So, but anybody that would like to come is welcome who's in the area. So yes, I will see you on Sunday. So thank you, Book. Angel Girl has claimed the box. So thank you, Book, for your bid, though. I appreciate it. So, and that's gonna do it, you guys. So thank you so much for being here. This was great. I really appreciate you all, and I appreciate those of you that have come to get a deal before the drop sale drops. So, and thank you, Book, for your help with my link. And thank you, Joni, for having me do that at your sale. I really appreciate that. I'm not great with technology. So Joni's like, Kate, put your, I don't want to end the show till you put your link in. And I was like, typing, I don't know how. So yeah, definitely. Yes, Leanne. That would be a lot of fun. I know you just had to move and you were moving, so that's a crazy time. So I know you need some time to get settled and probably out of boxes. So yes, I understand. So all right. Well, if anybody's thinking about anything that I showed tonight, as I said, tomorrow I will go ahead and take pictures of the items that are left, and sometimes you can actually see them better, or they look a little different on pictures. So, all right, you guys. Well, I'll see you on Friday at Vintage Coffee Talk. It'll be on Julie's channel, Day Trip Vintage Co. And we hope that you will join us there. And thanks for being with us. And right now, go see if Steph is having her Tuesday night. So Steph does Tuesdays and Fridays, and she starts after me. And so Steph might be on tonight. I know last week she was busy doing some invoicing and shipping, so I can't say for sure. But if you guys are interested, I always try to send people, you know, over her way if she's on. So Steph sells stuff by the seashore might be on tonight for a little bit. And yeah, so just checking the chat one more time. So, all right. Thanks so much, you guys. All right, I'm going to sign off, and I hope to see you guys in the chats later on. And oh, that's right. Yes, yes. Okay. Well, definitely, you guys. I forgot she's even having a guest on. So you can head over to Steph Sells Stuff by the Seashore, and she's having Trisha from Sandy and Otto on tonight. So that's awesome. So yeah, you guys can go check them out. All right. Thank you, Julie. Good night. Yes, I'll see you Friday. I'm looking forward to having coffee with you on Friday. And take care, everybody. And thanks again. And bye, Debbie. And we'll see you all soon. If I think I got everybody, but bye to all. And I appreciate you being here. Bye. Good night. Love you guys. Thanks for everything.